Hello, welcome to another one of Darren's bass lessons. What we're going to have a look at today are chord sequences 2-5-1 and 2-5-1 with the 6th chord, or 6-2-5-1 as we call it. Now whilst these are the number of chords which are spaced out in a scale, so for instance a major scale, chord number 1, say we're in the key of D major, would be a D major chord. So we take the notes from the scale 1, 3, 5 and 7, we stack them together to get this. And then we're going to put the octave on top. So that's chord number 1. Chord number 2 is going to be E minor. So we stack the E up and then the G and the B and the D. So we get the first note here, we get our minor chord. And that's the first note is your E for that chord. And then if we build it up again, we get our third chord, which is F sharp minor. Our fourth chord then, which is G major. And I'll put the octaves on there. Okay, so we've got up to chord 4. Chord 5 would be what's called a dominant chord. So we would have A, and then you get your C sharp, and then your 7th there. So we've got that chord tone, and then our 6th chord would be B minor, and our 7th chord would be C sharp minor 7 flat 5. Because we're only using the notes which are in the scale, and we're back to D major. So you can practice those by themselves. D major 7th. Not D major 7th, not D7. It's got to be D major 7th. That's the name of it, the spelling of it. E minor 7th. F sharp minor 7. G major 7th. A dominant 7th. B minor 7, C sharp minor 7, flat 5, and then your D major 7. So that's 8 chords there, 8 chord shapes. So we're going to take number 2, E minor. We're going to take number 5, which was the A7, which is there. We're just going to put it an octave lower, starting on the E string. So we've got E minor 7th. A7, D major 7th, okay, which is chord number 1, and then our 6th is B minor, which we did play here. We're going to take it down the octave, and you'll see why in a minute. So E minor 7 is 2, A7th, D major 7th, and B minor 7. So you practice getting around on those, and they sound something like this. E minor first, 3, A, these are just the root notes, D, and then a B. So we put the metronome with. Minor again, E minor 7th, A7, A dominant, D major 7th, D minor 7th. Now what we can do there, I'll just keep that running, we can connect more octaves together so we can find all the notes within that chord as far as we can. So we could start off with an E, an open E like this, so we're going to play the E minor to a G. Here we go. So we've got E. Okay, so you're finding them all over the bass. So you've got to be really thinking about where the notes are on the bass, saying the notes to yourself and finding them. Okay, so on the E minor though, I had the open E to the G, to the B, D, E, G, B, D, E, G. Just take it to the 12th for the time being, but we can, play up here as well. And then the A7. So we've got the A, the C sharp, the E, sorry, the G, G to the A again there. Okay, so we've got 2 octaves there of that arpeggio. D major 7th, and then up to the 3rd there. I can come back that way, and then lastly we've got the B minor. Okay, so you've got to find where they're all the way over the bass. Now, once you've got good at that and you want to get away from just playing around chord tones, you can start to think of the modes or the scales which fit along with this. So in the key of D major, straight away we've got a D major scale. Now that'll fit over the entirety of this. D major 7th. It fits perfectly there. Let's now extend the scale. Okay, and so on and so on, so you can start to really start to develop your ideas. You can take patterns. Okay, so just using the D major, or we can look at the actual separate modes. So the E minor is the chord number 2, so that means if we start the scale of D major on note number 2 and add the E up onto the top there, we get what's called the E Dorian, which is just really D major scale. There's your E, miss the D off, start on the 2nd note. Okay, so then you start to find your way with the modes, and then we've got mode number 5 for the 5th, which is like a major scale with a flattened 7th on there. And then we're back to our root chord, which is D major 7th, so that's just the D scale. And then B minor 7, which is just the natural minor mode. So we can find our way around using those as well. So just using the major scale and then starting it on whichever note of the chord you're on. So if you're on chord 5, start the major scale on the 5th note of the major scale that you're in, so the D major. You're on chord number 6, start on note number 6 of that original parent major scale, which is D major. So you start on note number 6, just play the exact notes of the scale, spins off straight away what's called the Aeolian natural minor mode. So if you have a go at just getting those under your fingers, you'll find it start really opening up possibilities on the fretboard, and it trains your ear to hear new chord tones and gives you different ideas when you're soloing or creating lines or melodies or even bass parts. So I hope that gives you something to have a go at there. Thanks for listening.